Hello, welcome to the fastest Autogele tutorial. This is the fastest Autogele I've made and I'm so happy to share it with you. Welcome to my channel once again. This is Kuchela Craft in case it's your first time, and here we learn how to make detailed hair pieces. Please do well to subscribe. New subscribers welcome, old subscribers welcome. Thank you. Let's go. Check my description for the link on how to make this particular base. The link is in the description. The fan starts somewhere here. All right, this asooke measures 27 inches and half, okay, 28 inches. All right, and the width of the asooke measures about 6.25. all right, 6.25, that's what we have. So with this now I have 3 layers, 1 2 3 plies. Okay, so we join it together the way we normally join asooke. I'm done joining it, right? I start to pick here from the edge, all right, because I'm trying to make a fan. What I have now, okay, so you arrange it because this is where you fix your strap. I will take my threaded hand needle and start to sew it. Just do in out sewing for like 6 times or so, and we are good to go. I fix a strap there. The length of the strap is 12 inches. Okay, now the strap is fixed. I will bring it here. See the dummy. So I shift this so that I will get the back of this dummy. I attach the dummy just by using a needle. I attach the strap to this place with a pin. Then I start to take my pleats. Okay. So the first thing you will do is to pin here. Pin it. See my pin. All right. After pinning here, then you take pleats, 3 lines. Just 3 layers of three lines of pleats. Just watch, please. This is pleat 1, pleat 2, pleat 3 and 4. 4 is enough, all right? Then you start pulling it backwards and start making your fan. Observe what I do with this hand and what I do with this hand. You're making pleats. You're making pleats. And as you're making pleats, you are moving. You are moving this hand. All right? So then I adjust my pleats here again. Just always work with that 4 pleats you have. Okay. Don't let any pleats be lost. It has to continue. If not, it might unravel. So I take my next plate, my next fan. I take my next fan. I take my next fan. My next fan. Now I'm not moving my hand again because we have come to the termination of the fan. All right. The fan ends here. This is where the fan is ending. And it's not a high gele. So you are taking all your fan in one spot now because we have come to the point end. Now, when you get to this point, you know it's not sewn. Fold it, and this is what you have. All right, this is what you're going to get because the pleat is not a high one. Does this make sense? So what I will now do is I'll use a needle and hold it down like so. After holding it down, I will look for a thread. See this thread I have? I will tie here up the place I just pinned. And in all you're doing, please don't let the pleat you have made before unravel. All right. So with this now, we will now use our hand needle to go and sew down the pleats that we have made, all these pleats. Let me give you a tip, all right? So figure out where you want to place your fan. Move the base backwards. I'm trying to be sure that this is in the middle. This back is in the middle. Okay? This is perfect. All right? Then I can now still pin here down so that it doesn't shift. I bring it out of the dummy so that it will be easy to work with. So I've pinned it down, all right? So what I'm going to start to do is to sew down what we have done already. So I'm done with the sewing. It's now well stuck, well attached to the base, all right? So what is remaining here is for us to twist or to wrap, not twist per se. So you gather all that is here like so, everything. So you see what I'm doing? So we are wrapping. I'm trying to tuck in these places that is fraying. Tuck it in, tuck it in, tuck it in. Inside so that it doesn't show. You see what I have? Then I wrap. I choose to twist it backward so that it doesn't alter what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing? At any point you come where the fraying part of the asooke is, fold it in. You see? Like this, we can say the gele is done. What you can do is to tack here or leave it the way it is. It's your choice. But I think I will tack mine so that it will come out this way. Okay? So, see what the back looks like. You see what it is? So this may not be enough for a strap. So what I will do is to cut out about 10 inches. Let me pin this down. About 10 inches of asooke. You just, the way we fix our strap, that's how you're going to fix it. So, but see this tip here. You see that part of this strap is unraveling. So you sew it to be tight so that it doesn't unravel. Part of the twist, not the strap per se. Then what I will also do is to tack this place to the base, just like I have tacked here to the base. So I'm going to use my hand needle and tack that place to the base, and that's it. Then I will attach the 10 inches I cut out like this. See how I'm going to attach it. See what I did there? It's almost like how we do our strap. So I start sewing it round. Okay, so see here, I'm done. All right, this is it. I've sewn the strap. I took it to the machine and sewed here, just the way we sew strap. That excess that was inside, if you remember, there was excess inside. I trimmed it off so that the strap will not be bulky, it will be light and easier to tie at the back. So this is it. Then watch me tie it at the back. To me, this is one of the easiest full gele, like full head wrap I have made. This is not like a small gele fascinator or just some, no. This is a full gele, and it's one of the simplest very fast, quickest I've made. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I deeply, deeply appreciate you for always coming back to my channel. Bye. See you in the next class.